Hey, welcome back. It is, as always, good to see you today. It is Sunday morning. It is Easter morning in my world. So if you celebrate, happy Easter. I am trying a little bit different setup today. I have a wireless mic. It's fuzzy. To see if I can get better audio quality. Hopefully you don't hear any like swallowing or mouth noises or when I take a drink. I don't know. But it should also allow me to just speak at a normal speaking level and still pick up the audio, and I won't have to like lean in and feel like I'm shouting into my microphone. So I do still have my other Rode microphone, and I will still use it whenever I'm streaming, probably, and things like that. But yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. This will be the first time trying a video with this, so we'll see how the audio quality is, and yeah, hopefully it'll be good. So I have just enough time to record this video before I go see Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves. I'm going to be seeing that this morning. So Amber's video that we are reacting to, that's the whole reason why we are sitting here recording, is starting a new diet, and cancer stole something from me, and it's going to be a vloggity vlog. So this new diet should be interesting. I am wondering if the weight loss program has given her a diet to follow now, or what that's going to be all about. And cancer took a lot of things from her. I mean, the main thing it took was her ability to have kids. So I wonder if that's going to be what she talks about. So, and it's going to be a vlog, so I expect to probably have a book review, a P.O. box opening, and questions, audio questions from people. So, all that being said, let's go ahead and see what Amberlynn has to say to us this time.
Hello. So if you guys remember yesterday, or last night, I had a massive anxiety attack. My eyes are still swollen.
Are you not going to show us the clips from that? Just to have a recap? Your eyes don't look any more swollen to me than they usually do. You look like you always do to me. I don't see a difference, girl.
From that. Face still red from that.
I can't. Oh, goodness. I can't see a difference. Your face doesn't look red to me. Your eyes don't look swollen. I don't know. Is it just me?
I do have some cameos that I want to film today, and I want to be wearing makeup for it. It's just, my eyes feel irritated, but you know what? Work comes first.
Good for her for saying work comes first, but they're, 60-second videos? I mean, that's such a chore to record 60-second videos. I mean, I guess she has to think beforehand about what she wants to say to the person, but it's such a chore. Oh.
Feline's making something in the microwave, but I wanted to show you guys.
Oh. Ooh, wearing the snakeskin dress. Look at her. Doesn't look like very soft material, but maybe that's just me, the way it looks.
Remember yesterday? I had a little Amazon haul. This does fit. Yes, it does. Let me get you guys closer.
Oh. Boob shot. Haven't had one of those in a while.
I was worried it wasn't going to fit me, but it does. Oh, she's sliding.
Oh. Boom.
Oh my gosh, I knew that was going to happen. Feline actually just bought a bunch of clothes and gave me a little modeling sesh. And here's my model.
Feline gave Amberlynn a little fashion show, did she? Modeling all those sneakers.
Sesh for you guys. She fits good. So if you guys are, shaped like me, because I know some of you are, literally just type in on Amazon 6X maxi dress, and there's tons of colors, designs, a lot of floral, which is not my jam. But yeah, it's good stuff.
She always says that she doesn't like floral, but then from Torrid, she buys like a lot of floral things and then keeps saying she doesn't like floral.
I also, because I was supposed to get another maxi dress and I didn't get it in the shipment yesterday, but I think we got her, folks. This came today. Yes, we did. And
Look
it's
at
the
that.
same brand that I'm wearing now. So I do not know how to pronounce this.
Bashuge? Bashwagi? Bashugi? I don't know.
But there is the brand for you guys. I just got a polka dotted one. They're super comfy. And then I also got two controllers for the Switch because the other one that we have broke. And
The one you got Feline for Christmas, did it break? The one with the funky lights in the cracks?
I realized, you know what? I want one too. Because I just used the controller that came with the Switch. So I just got two of these, which I highly recommend. It broke because it fell, by the way.
Oh. I was gonna say if it just broke, I mean it should be covered by a warranty.
But these look so cool once they're lit up.
The Pro controllers for a Switch are wonderful. Instead of trying to use the Joy-Cons on the little thing it comes with, I highly recommend getting a Pro controller. You can get some for I think like $20 or $25. I also have the Animal Crossing controller. It's downstairs. I don't know why I'm not using it. But I got two controllers so that if my brother comes to visit, we can play Switch together if we want to. We end up never playing any games when he comes to visit. We end up just sitting on the couch and staring at TV. But I don't have Sling anymore, so we won't be like watching TV. I have Hulu, but so I need to make my brother play games with me when he comes to visit.
Like you can literally change the color of your Switch controller.
Those are pretty cool.
Blue, red, pink, purple, or it can be rainbow, but this is what it looks like. It's pretty cool. I'll show you guys when it's turned on. So I forgot to show you guys, but I don't know if you remember this gift I got from Pink Sparkles.
Boobs everywhere in her apartment.
Me and Twinkie. It's a wooden heart. This is where I have it. In the living room. Isn't it so cute? I kind of want to figure out where she got that and get more. So
probably from something like Etsy. I will do a search after I record when I'm doing the video editing for this and see if I can find a place in case any of you are interested in getting something like that made. But this is actually really cool. These controllers with the lights and the cracks are actually pretty cool. I like them. I like LEDs. I have them all over my office. They're not turned on because I need to change the batteries in the one up here. I have a lamp on my desk. I have them on my desk. Yeah, I like LEDs.
To play Mario, and I wanted to show you the controllers lit up. So you press this button right here and it changes. See, look at that. So every single day I could be using a green one. I can use a yellow the next day, blue the next day, orange. It's actually really freaking cool. Yep, I'm going to be doing pink, but you can also do rainbow. So yeah, we're about to play Mario Kart. I'm going to whoop her butt.
You wish.
All right, so it is now nighttime, and I just wanted to show you guys what these look like in the dark. Feline always has hers on rainbow, but I decided pink and purple are my two faves for this.
I wouldn't expect purple.
It's just so pretty on here.
The pink looks really good.
Yeah, let me show them the purple.
Let's get a close up of your palm.
That's the purple. Look how pretty.
The purple does look pretty cool.
I'm just like low-key obsessed. Hello. So today has been a busy day. I had an appointment, some errands to run, and then we had to come get Twinkie because she had a vet appointment, and that went really well. It was just like her checkup to get shots. You guys know how that goes. She's in her target goal weight, so I'm...
You go, Twinkie. Good for you. You know, we haven't seen the Gangsta Twinkie in a while. Let's put that up.
They see me rolling, they hating.
So proud of her, that little baby. So I also had a dietitian appointment. So normally
I meet with a dietitian now. I've had 3 calls with her. I'll have to skip 2 while I'm out of state, but yeah.
dietitian appointments are going to be like once a month, check-ins, but this one was more so because I needed a little bit more guidance and instruction, like goals. And yeah, so I wanted to share with you guys the goals that my dietitian gave me. And I'm not gonna lie, they kind of shocked me because we're all so used to like all these stories, especially like on TV, like Dr. Now, like they only get to eat like 1,200 calories. It's crazy.
Isn't that because they're doing the surgery like 30 days from then or something, or really soon? So Dr. Now wants them to prove that they can eat in a caloric deficit and lose weight before he does the surgery. Isn't that why?
So, that's what a lot of people assume the journey to weight loss surgery is like, but it's not like that at all, like at all in any sort of way. So I do want to share the goals. So first things first is these are just like goals to aim for. 30 grams of fiber, which I've never really tracked my fiber before, so I have no idea how much fiber I'm.
You can get like fiber powder to like mix in with like your coffee or something in the morning. So, oh, my camera just froze on a weird face. Let me get that reset. Okay. Uh, you can get um, fiber powder to like mix in with a drink in the morning, like your coffee or something, so that you can make sure you're getting fiber in. I think I have the audio offset set so that my lips match up with my face or my voice. My lips don't match my face, it's fine. But so that my voice is synced up with my lips. Um, so, sorry, I had to. But we'll test all that in this video. But yeah, fiber, you can get some powder to mix in.
Currently eating 85 grams of fat. That seems like a lot, but I also don't know how much I'm eating. I do know.
I don't, yeah, I don't, that does seem like a lot, but I mean, if you're doing something like keto, you're going to have high fiber and high protein. Um, the fat, I guess if you aren't getting low fat versions of food, but again, a high fat diet, if you have gallbladder issues, could be an issue because, I mean, that's what happened with my gallbladder, I believe, back when I did keto. Um, because the gallbladder helps break, make or stores, I can't remember the exact function, but it helps the liver store the chemicals to break down fats. I'll have to look up the exact function again, but and if it's producing too much of, I think it's bile. If it produces too much of it, then it can cause blockages.
In the past when I try to like restrict a lot when I'm eating like 1,500 or something, I notice that I eat probably like 23 grams or like 25 grams of fat. So 85 grams seems like a lot, especially for like, my gallstones and such. But maybe that's how much I eat on a daily basis. So it's going to be very interesting to like track that and see how much I really am eating for the next.
It'll be interesting to try to track it, like if she just eats like she normally does and tracks all of these macronutrients, or excuse me, micronutrients, I think they're called, the fiber, the fat, and whatever else they have her tracking here. It'll be interesting to see her maybe just eat normally and track it, and then see where she needs to make adjustments.
Next one is 100 grams of protein, which is a lot, but it's super easy to do. Like one chicken breast has like 20. Premier Protein Shake, which is only like 160 calories, that has 30. I feel like protein is easier to get in than what people make it seem to be. Grammar? I don't know. Was that grammar?
It's easier than people make it seem. She doesn't really need the 2B on there. It's not necessary. But yeah, I mean, you can get protein in if you eat meat. If you're vegan or vegetarian, it can be a bit more difficult, but I mean, there are legumes, beans, tofu. Some vegetables have a small amount of protein. Green leafy vegetables like spinach. Yeah, I mean, plus, like she said the protein shakes have a good amount of protein in them. You can get protein powder, of course, to mix into things to up the protein grams amount, just to use in like baking and things like that.
Next one is carb intake. So this one and the calories took me by surprise, but you know what? Their program is amazing. One of the best programs in the country. So here for it, there for it, listening. 190 grams to 220.
Really? So didn't her lipedema specialist want her on a low carb keto diet? Because of her lipedema, the carbs made water retention worse for the lipedema. So are these people in this program that she's in not communicating with her other doctors and specialists to make sure that like this amount of fat is okay for her gallbladder, this amount of carbs is okay for her lipedema? This, I just, I'm going to trust her program, but it seems some of these numbers, based on some of Amberlynn's other conditions that we know about, seem a bit high to me. But then again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a dietitian, but that these seem a bit suspect. The fat and the carbs in particular. The other ones, don't matter quite as much, but these two, the fat and carbs, seem a bit high based on the gallbladder issues and the lipedema.
Grams of carbs. So that's obviously not really a low carb diet, definitely not keto. And then calories, 2,200 to 2,500. So over 2,000. So 2,500 calories is a lot, but
haven't we calculated Amberlynn's total daily energy expenditure to be like 2,800 or 2,900 or something? I will plug it into a TDEE calculator and put it up on the screen here somewhere to see what that tells us. Granted, that's not going to be exact, but it'll get us in the ballpark. Because Amberlynn should be able to lose weight eating this amount of calories. Because if she restricts too much, then she's not going to be giving her body enough to do its functions.
I'm putting all control. I am putting everything I've ever thought about weight loss, all of that in the trash, and I'm throwing the trash out because I am following what they want me to do, and that is how it's going to be. I don't have to understand it per se, because obviously when you think about weight loss surgery and the journey
but understanding it whenever you're doing this program, I think it would. I'm wondering if she asked questions about the fat and the carbs based on what we know. I'm wondering if she asked any questions about it, like, "Hey, I do have gallstone issues. Will this level of fat be okay?" Maybe talk to her doctor about it and talk to her lipedema specialist about the amount of carbs and be like, "Hey, here's what they want me to eat. Is this okay?"
getting there and all that. Like, you think of small dainty portions. I know a lot of you think that way too, because that's what I've seen. I show some of my meals and you guys think it's like a massive meal. Like, I recently showed an omelet that was just 2 eggs and people thought.
I'm so sorry, I just burped. I'm not sure if the mic picked that up. If it did, I apologize.
It was more than that. I don't I don't understand. People are like, an omelet's too big. I'm like, it's 2 eggs and some jalapenos. Like, let's calm down. But knowing that I can have more than that for breakfast, it's kind of freeing, but it also puts me in like a weird headspace of like how I used to be, feeling like, oh, now I have the option to like eat a lot, because I did feel in the last few weeks especially that I wasn't doing something right. And I think that's why I requested more of a guidance to what I should be eating and how much, because I feel a little gaslit and I don't want to like, I hate when I express how I feel. People think I'm.
I thought she was going to say, I feel a little gassy.
Lecturing or preaching. It's just a lot of people, every time I show something I'm eating or like what I'm doing, people are like, you're doing it wrong. I'm not though. And that just becomes frustrating because I follow the instructions that are given to me and I'm doing you know, what they tell me to do, and then like hundreds of people tell me I'm doing something wrong. It's just hard. It's hard to share your journey because everyone thinks that they have the right answer, and the right answer is my weight loss clinic. So I need to just keep listening to them. And
Absolutely. I mean, listen to your professionals. I'm just questioning the numbers here based on what we've been told before about Amberlynn's conditions. But this is what her program wants her to do. And, you know, I guess we'll see how it progresses. And, I mean, she shouldn't be listening to all of us, you know, armchair quarterbacks over here. But just asking questions.
believe in them, because I know what they're telling me is the right thing, and I have to ignore the fear, ignore what I used to think about weight loss and all that, and just do what they tell me to do. So there is an app that my dietitian wants me to use to like calculate all of this. It's an app that she says that a lot of weight loss patients use, or weight loss surgery patients, especially after surgery. So she wants me to use it now beforehand. So I'm going to do that, set my goals in there. I just really wanted to give that update because...
Well, what's the app? You going to tell us what the app is? Maybe other people want to use it to track things.
You know, it was important to me that you guys know majority of this journey and the things that I need to do. It holds me accountable. There are other people out there who want to also get weight loss surgery. And I just feel like there's too much of the wrong thing out there, and not enough of like, this is the real journey, the real journey of someone who's trying.
Well, it's your real journey. We turn the light on here. As you've said before, everybody's journey is going to be different. We're just seeing your journey.
Get it? Like, this isn't for a TV show. I ain't going to Mexico. This is just the long, real journey, and it's not as crazy restrictive right now. Okay, guys, my desk is currently going down, so if that's what you hear, that's what you hear. Let's do a P.O. Box moment. P.O. Box time.
Oh, did she steal my theme song? P.O. Box time, P.O. Box time. Hey, it's P.O. Box time.
Okay, so the first thing is this bag. Is there a letter?
Is it, nope, it's not what I sent.
Yes, there is. So this is from Hannah. Home collection. Okay, so let's open what's in here. I already know based on her letter, but we're gonna surprise you guys. I'm actually so excited to see what this looks like. You know what is so crazy? My mom, for Christmas, got Feline something that is like almost identical to this, but in a different color.
Why don't you just take your scissors and cut that bag off? Jeez.
Great minds think alike. So this is a rose quartz tree.
Huh.
I think this is so beautiful, and I honestly love rose quartz. So in here, the little pamphlet, it says that rose quartz.
Fehu runes. I have a book of runes in my closet. I'm pagan, so I have books on these things.
The stone of the heart, a crystal of unconditional love, tenderness, and healing. Aww. I love this. So I am going to maneuver the rose quartz tree, and I'm going to set her up somewhere special. I'm going to find her a little home, and then I will show you guys in my next video, because we're going to find her a cute home and get her all situated. So thank you so much, Hannah. So next we have this little bag, a little bullet journal. All right. I love a bullet journal, and no letter. So I don't know who to thank, but someone sent me this really cute bullet journal. And if you guys know, bullet journal is just a bunch of dotted pages. But
I guess for next year, Amberlynn has her bullet journal ready to go.
I love bullet journaling, and I think gifts like this is so sweet because it's like you're taking something that I am passionate about and gifting me something involving that. That's super cute. So thank you to the person who sent this. I should have had the light on the whole time. Sorry. I don't even know if it made a difference or not. But the final thing we are going to do is we're going to
brighter.
I don't understand what that was.
You sounded like one of the SNL characters, like one of, I think it's Fred Armisen's, one of his characters. Like when they're doing the Californians.
I use real California avocados.
Hey everyone, I'd like to make a toast. Thank you, Aubrey, for bringing this wonderful California wine.
I'm about to be interviewed by you.
Oh boy.
So I have you guys send me 30-second voice memos. Obviously, if you want to, on
11 minutes of
Instagram.
this.
And then we listen to them out loud, and it feels like I'm being interviewed by you guys. I think it's a pretty cool concept, and I've been enjoying it. So I hope that you guys have been as well.
Hey, Amber. I've been with you for a long time. I've been watching your videos for a very long time, like years. I have always stood up for you.
Aww.
I am like rooting for you, love you. You're a queen. We couldn't be any more different, but I just love your videos. People who say you're not entertaining, I have a message for y'all. Why are you watching her videos? She's hella entertaining.
Oh,
okay. Love you. My 30 seconds is almost up.
Thank you so much.
Well, we watch her because we don't know how entertaining it's going to be until we actually watch the video. I watch her because I make content. But also, we're just, keeping up with her life. Not everybody's life is a thrill a minute. I understand that, but...
And I love that, like, you're so supportive, even though we are so different. I feel like opposites attract for sure, even in friendship ways. And, like, especially, like, when it comes to, like, watching someone on YouTube, I love watching people who are, like, nothing like me. So I totally get it. And thank you for calling me entertaining, because people have been so mean lately. And I know my content is, like, drastically different than it used to be, obviously. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in a future video, but I'm just going to leave it with thank you so much. Like, honestly, you made my day. So thank you.
Hi, Amberlynn. This is my question for you. I'm a longtime viewer, and I was wondering what you think you could do to mend the relationship with your audience. I'm a general supporter of you. I do have some critiques, but I feel like you always focus on the negativity. And I know you say that you're allowed to respond to negativity, which you totally are. But I feel like your supporters are never addressed as much as your haters. And sometimes that makes me feel like you're not connected with us. And like, why should we support you if you don't focus on us? Thanks. Bye.
What could she do to mend her relationship? I don't know. But she does focus a lot on negativity and hate, and she's always addressing the negative, which she always says puts her in a bad headspace and isn't good for her, yet she focuses on it too much. So I don't know. Let's see what she says.
Genuinely made me so sad because the emotions are coming, the emotions. I don't ever want people to think that, like, I don't appreciate their support, because that's definitely not the case at all. I just noticed that through the years, the hate gets louder, the harassment gets more extreme. And with someone who already, like, truly dislikes themselves,
then you just don't read it. Don't listen to it.
And has a lot of mental health problems and trauma and things that they need to work on, it is a lot easier for the hate and the harassment and, like, the stalking and the bullying to affect them more. And I feel like I have to stand up for myself, because so many people think that I am lying about this or that, or whatever it may be. And people are just believing the lies, and they're believing the rumors, and they're believing all these things about me that aren't true. And I do feel an obligation to defend my name, because for so long, people thought I was someone that I'm not. And it's just, like, continuing. And the only reason is because I never stood up for myself. And it's like, standing up for myself does make it seem like I'm ignoring the supporters. And I'm trying so hard not to. And that is why I'm trying to find different ways of communicating with you guys and all of this stuff. And that is one of the biggest reasons why I do segments like question of the day, or segments with, the voice memos, being interviewed by you. Is I want to build a connection. That is why I love you guys sending me letters and messaging me on Instagram and all of this stuff. Like, I'm trying to build a connection with my audience and the people who do support me. And it is hard when there's so many people fighting against you. And I'm trying to find, sorry, it is emotional for me. I'm trying to find a balance. Sorry, I was fixing my bra. I'm trying really hard. And it's just, people weren't, made to be critiqued by thousands. And I understand that.
So just real quick, she hasn't answered the initial question of what can she do to mend her relationship. Is answering these questions and doing the question of the day and things, is that supposed to be mending her relationship?
This is like a choice that I made, being a YouTuber, but it's hard. It's very hard. And it's like, you only understand unless you've been in that situation. And it's just hard for thousands of people to be so against me and so rude And
Don't focus on
I don't
them.
know. I'm trying to do my best, but just know that more than anything, I appreciate my supporters and the people who like see past all the BS and they're able to see my heart. One of the biggest reasons why I stay around. Okay, if I kept talking, I was about to bawl my eyes out. Let's do one.
Yeah. I've always said Amberlynn gets some pretty nasty hate from people. Some people say some horrible things to her that is completely unwarranted. Um, she's done some shitty things, but some of the hate people give her are just based solely on her weight, and that's just not acceptable. But I mean, you shouldn't harass anybody. I mean, it's just not okay to do that. But how is she going to mend her relationship with the people that support her? She didn't really answer that.
Queen, I love you so much. I've been watching you since 2018 probably, and I've honestly seen a lot of growth from you. So I just want to ask, how do you feel about it? And
Oh, sorry to pause on that. I just said in my last video that she hasn't grown since Shrimpgate. I mean, she's probably grown in some little aspects, but as far as the things brought up in that video, no growth.
where do you see yourself in 10 years now that you've seen all of the progress that you have made over these years?
I'm emotional. Sorry. Thank you so much for the question. And it means a lot to me that you've seen growth. And
I thought I had seen some growth in Amber last year, but then this last video about Shrimpgate kind of negated a lot of the growth that I thought I had seen, and some of the things she said in some of her videos, like berating her audience, kind of negated some of the growth I thought I saw.
that's one of the biggest reasons why my channel is like in its flop era. And I'm okay with that because I also see growth in myself. I'm not perfect, and there's a lot of growth I need to continue
Nobody
doing.
is.
And I'm proud of the growth I've made because I go back and I look at some of my videos from years ago and I'm like, yikes on bikes. Like, and it's like it's not even things that I shared on YouTube as well, like private things. Like I have grown a lot. Like I'm 32, I'm going to be 33 in December. Like the person I was in my mid 20s is not the person that I am now. And I know that's hard for a lot of
Well, I
people
hope
to,
not.
you know, grasp onto. And a lot of people go through a lot of.
So I do think that we need to give Amberlynn room to grow. Like bringing up things that she did 7 or 10 years ago. I think, you know, people change in that time. So if she has changed her opinion or changed how she is, or has sincerely like apologized for those sorts of things, then we need to give her the room and space to grow as a person and not hold those things against her as much. But with things that she has not changed on and is still doing, we can hold her like accountable for those things. But I think bringing up something that somebody did 7 or 8, 9 years ago that's no longer relevant, or they've realized, hey, that was shitty of me, I shouldn't have done that, then I think that's where we can possibly see the growth in some things.
Changes, especially around your early 30s and stuff. So yeah, I feel like I'm rambling, but where do I see
I wish I could remember my early 30s more. It's been a long time.
myself in 10 years? I want to be the healthiest and happiest I've ever been. I hope to have a home. I hope to be married happily, healthy.
Oh, is wifey listening? She wants to be married in 10 years. Better get that ring.
Fully married. And I really, really hope that I've adopted. God, why am I so emotional? Like, what
Wow, Amberlynn wants to have a kid, adopted by then. Wow, how's wifey feel about this?
is happening? Okay, wow. I've always dreamt of being a mom, and I kind of got that stolen from me when I got cancer, so that was hard. And
That is true. I mean, the cancer, she had to have a hysterectomy so she can no longer have children. But also, at the size that she was and is, she would not be able to carry a child. So she would need to work on losing the weight before she would even be able to try to have a kid. So she can't, I mean, absolutely the cancer, awful, awful. But even at her size now, she wouldn't be able to carry a child.
It's like there's so many criteria you have to make to adopt, which I understand, but I also don't at the same time, because like I feel like it's too strict to adopt, but too lenient to foster. And there's like a lot of foster homes out there that are
true too.
Not good.
I mean,
they're abusive in every sort of way you can think of. Been there, done that. I was in foster care from 8 to 18. So I know how that goes. Obviously right now I would not adopt because of my weight. I would not be able to peacefully take care of a child. And I know that.
Peacefully? You mean properly? Peacefully seems like a weird word to use there.
And that's one of the biggest reasons why I want weight loss surgery, is because of my future. I want that life where I'm a mom, because I really, really want to like give a child what I didn't have, but I know that I have so much love to give, and I know that I would be a good mom. Like, I might not be good to myself, but I would be good to my child, and I would take care of them, and I would love them dearly and wholeheartedly. Wow, what is happening? I'm not gonna lie, I have been so emotional ever since that first therapy appointment. And a lot of people were asking, like, why were you so emotional during it? Like, what do you mean you cried already in your first appointment? Like, it was just your first appointment. No, we talked about some stuff, let me tell you. Because I just wanted it, a lot of it, all out and open, ready to rumble. I feel like I'm really rambly. I don't know what's happening right now. Don't mind me. I'm going through a moment. I'm going through a moment. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry this got so heavy and it got so rambly, and I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point.
I don't either.
I don't mean to be so long-winded. I don't really want my being interviewed by you moments to be long-winded, because I want to be able to like put a spotlight on several questions.
It was 11, goodness, it was 11 minutes from when she started this to the end of the video. Almost half the video.
In one video, but yikes on bags. I know Alex the Shook says that. I think I got that from him. I don't know, but like I said it one time like a week ago, and now I can't stop saying it. So
you keep saying it.
Love that for me. Okay, I'm just gonna end this video with a big fat thank you to anyone who actually watched through this whole video and sat and listened to me.
You are so welcome, Amberlynn.
Speak. And a big fat thank you to my supporters and people who are kindly here with a good heart, and I just appreciate you guys so much, and I want more.
Only if you're here with a good heart.
Of that energy surrounding my channel, because that is what life is about. Life is about love and peace and happiness, and spread that instead of spreading, you know, the opposite of that. Anyways, I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.
All right. Well, that was something. Yeah, I kind of zoned out for part of that, I think. Well, we got a dress try on. Her new diet. That's interesting. It'll be really interesting to see if those numbers for what the dietitian wants her to eat are okay with her other specialists, and who knows if we'll even find that out. But the end, those questions from a lot of supporters, or 3 supporters, a lot of them were very similar, but yeah, I think I don't know what else to say. I think I said what I needed to say in the video. I need to go get ready to go see my movie, put my shoes on, head to the theater, and I'll edit this when I get home. I hope you all have an amazing week. Happy Easter again if you celebrate. And until next time, be safe and take care.